All right, people, we've got a nice little Boxfit session for you today. We're going to focus on tutorial, so at least we can do is look like fighters in here. Before we get started, hip circles. Let's go the other way. Of course, important to warm up, mobilize joints, activate muscles, all that sort of stuff. Take your hands going back. Take the arms open and close. Take the hands up and down. Hands at shoulder height, pushing someone away from you. Explosive, driving the hands away. Grabbing in, pulling someone towards you. From here, let's start to wind up the pace a little bit, jogging on the spot. Nice and easy, just slowly building heart rate, keeping everything sensible. Take it to heel kicks. Heels hit your butt cheeks every single time. You know the drill. Dropping it back down, jogging. Take the feet up in front, high knees, high knees, high knees. Keep it like that. Back to jogging. Back to heel kicks. Back to jogging. Take the knees up. Start to wind the pace up. Bring the hands in, hands and feet working together. Running, punching. Running, punching. Take the hands straight up. Take the hands straight out. Take the hands down towards the floor. Still running, punching. Back to jogging. Back to heel kicks. Back to jogging. Back to running. High knees, high knees, high knees, high knees. Keep it going. Just a few more seconds here. Pushing heart rate. Feeling the warmth through our bodies. Hands and feet. Hands and feet. Long, long hands. Getting the full extension of all our joints. Punching straight up. Punching straight out. Punching straight down. Back to the jog. Heels get planted. Little dynamic stretching, forward lunges. Stepping forward into the forward lunge, extend the hands up and back. Feel it through your hip flexors, the front side of your body. Just walking through this, breathe in. Look up, look back. Nice rigid torso. Stabilizing in your hips. Try not to wobble. Couple more. Just 2 or 3 good ones. Give your body a chance to know what to expect. Coming soon. Next time you're here, standing up tall, hands are up towards the ceiling, toes are getting tapped. Starting to feel nice now. Toe taps, toe taps, toe taps. Couple more, feel it all down the back side of your body this time. Last bit of joint mobilization. Standing up tall, we're hinging at the hip. Little tiny walk out, you press, chest goes all the way into the floor. You push up, leave your toes on the floor, extend up, look back, reach back, spinal rotation. Bring the hand back down, do the other side. Same deal, toes stay on the floor. So we get a nice rotating in the spine. Back to the high plank, walk it back in, feeling it through hamstrings and glutes, stand up tall, go again. We've got 3 or 4 or 5 of these just to start getting ready for action. Couple more. Nice and controlled, standing up tall, dropping it back, little tiny inches out, press to the floor, push, reach, come back, push, reach, come back. Last time here, walk it in, jogging it out, jogging it out, okay. Little tiny push of heart rate before we get started. Hands and feet, hands and feet, hands and feet. Quick work, quick work. Come on, quicker, quicker. There you go. Now we're punching. Running, running, running. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're running. Look at the pace. High knees, still working. It's starting to happen for us now. Get ready, back to the sprint. Quick work, come on. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, back to running. There's only 2 paces right now. There's a sprint pace and a run pace. Keep it going. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Super fast, super fast. Last time, come on. Quicker. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jogging it out. Breathing it out. Back in control of the heart rate. Walk around your space, make sure you can see. All right. Let's get our basic guard stance down. So at the very least, we can look like fighters. All right, so we're starting at a position where we've got hips and shoulders square to our opponent. If our opponent was our reflection in the mirror, or wherever you're standing, we're gonna step forward with our less dominant hand. So if you're left-handed, it's right leg. If you're right-handed, it's left leg. We're gonna step forward, imagining that we're on a pair of train tracks, okay? And that we're straddling a center line, okay? It's nice and simple. You just step forward with your less dominant hand. For me, it's my left leg. We've got the left leg out, one shoulder width forwards, one shoulder width to the side. From here, pivot our toes, soften our knees, cores engaged. We've got rear heel off the floor. We've got weight 50-50. We're kind of thinking about putting weight into the ball of our front foot. That comes with a bit of conditioning, a bit of experience. But for now, rear heel most definitely off the floor. Front heel can be down, but pushing weight towards the front of our foot, okay? Weight's 50-50. Hips are bladed to our opponent. So again, if our opponent is our own reflection in a mirror in front of us, our hips are facing about 130, okay? From here, the hands, the rear hand, obviously depends which foot you're leading with, but rear hand, for me, it's my right hand. It's elbow tucked in, knuckles at just below my cheekbone or just above my chin, okay? Somewhere here, with my forearm pointing directly down towards the floor, right angles to the floor, tucked in. Now this hand is nice and relaxed. Only thing that's tense is your fist, and really that only needs to be tense when you're impacting your opponent, okay? Or the pad or the bag or whatever it is you're punching. So for now, we're nice and relaxed in all of this, but what we do need to do is hold our fist in this position, because naturally it wants to sit down here. That's no good to anyone. We're up here. Lead hand, same deal, elbow tucked in, holding it, chin, knuckles just below your cheekbones, elbows tucked in, forearms are parallel, soft knees, cores engaged, chin is down and shoulders are up. That's how you look like a fighter. Beautiful. Squeeze, nice and relaxed. That's your basic guard stance. Shake it all out, jog it all out. Let's bring the heart rate back up again. Little drill, boxer burpees. They look like this. You're standing in front of you're standing on your toes, obviously standing. Where else are you going to be standing? Up on your feet. Don't worry about it, we're just doing it. Looks like this. You extend out, stay to the high plank, stand up, little jump. It's a half burpee, it's a boxer's burpee. We're not doing any press ups, not yet. We're going straight into it. If you ain't doing it yet, why ain't you doing it? All the way up, all the way down. Keep working, just in, out, up. Explosive, dynamic, athletic. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Pushing through just like that. Keep going, I'll let you know when it's time to stop. It's not time to stop yet. You got a whole nother 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Straight back into your guard stance. Remember, it's heels straddling that center line. Shoulder width this way, shoulder width that way, elbows tucked in, looking like a fighter. Knuckles on your sight line, we're here. From this position, we're gonna throw our lead hand. Okay, for me it's my left hand. Some people call it a jab. I'm gonna stick with lead hand for now, so you know, if you're right-handed, it doesn't matter which hand you're using, okay? So, lead hand. To throw your lead hand, we need to generate power from the floor. Bring it all the way up through our body and explode it out into our opponent. The way we do that is with this transfer of weight from front to back. So in our guard stance, we've currently got weight 50-50. We start by transferring weight to the back foot and accelerate the fist out towards our opponent. From our chin, ideally to our opponent's chin, okay? Looks like this. Push, nice straight line, your chin to your opponent's chin, weight's landed all the way on our back foot. Come back here. Twist, hand comes out. I'm always looking at my opponent. My eyes are always facing forward. My chin is always down. I'm looking out through my eyebrows. Forehead nice and strong. Bam. 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 Get the idea? Looks like this from the side. Pivot, hand comes out. Pivot, hand comes out. Pivot, hand comes out. Last time this side. Pivot, hand comes out. Look at my feet. Look at my hips. You don't really need to look at my hand because we know what that's doing. Super simple. Lead hand, lightning. Okay. Sucking the air in, going back to work. Super simple. Squats, squat jumps. Goes like this. You squat jump. You squat jump. Let's go. Squat jump. Here we are. Up, down, up, down. Keep squeezing all the way up, all the way down. Constant work. Just like that. Settle into your rhythm. One squat jump. Looking for range in your squat. Trying to push your butt cheeks down so they're at least parallel to the floor every time you go. Trying to get further if you can't manage that. When you land your squat jump, we're landing soft into the squat. Keep going. Keep going. It's not yet. Keep working. Not yet. Keep working. Not yet. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Suck in the air and make sure you can see. We're still in our guard stance. We remember the key points. Soft knees. Core engaged. Elbows tucked. On the train tracks, straddling this parallel line. Chin is down, shoulders are up, looking like fighters. All right. From this position, we're going to throw our rear hand this time, okay? With home lightning, now comes the thunder. Looks like this. So, from the guard stance, of course, we've got weight 50-50, okay? But when we start to build this into combinations, we're going to be transferring weight front to back. And we're going to be fully loaded on the back foot. But for now, we're going 50-50, rear heels off, elbows are tucked in. Super, super simple. This one will really make sense and really feel nice for you. Okay, all you do, again, drawing energy out of the floor, through your hip, out through your shoulder into your opponent. Looks like this. Hips and shoulders, transfer the weight front to back, hand comes out, straight line, your chin, opponent's chin. Super simple. That's all it is. So if we're in the guard stance, we've got hips facing 130. As we drive through with the hips and shoulders are moving together. We're not leading with the hip, or with the shoulder, sorry. We're leading with the hip. The hip's got to move the most distance to get this shot out, okay? So we're we're rotating on the ball of our rear foot, pushing the hip through. So that when we impact with our opponent, we've got torso facing 12 o'clock. If our opponent is at 12 o'clock. Super simple. From the side, looks like this. One more time, from this side. Notice where my lead hand is. It stays tucked in. It stays with knuckles at my chin height. I'm still protected on the outside of my body. Shaking it out. Shaking it out. Back to work, back to work, back to work. Let that sink in. We're going back to work suicides. Look like this. You step, you put your whole palm on the floor, you do the other side. Hop, tap, hop, tap. Standing up tall in the middle, driving forwards. Keep it going. Just like that. Up and down and up. Explosive movement, constant work. Try to get your whole palm on the floor. If you can't get your whole palm on the floor, sink lower. Sink lower. Torso. Squeezing. Breathing. Work rate. Come on. Tap, 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 tap. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Constant work. You're still there. You're still doing it. Get them hands down to the floor. Get the feet out long to the side. Feel that side lunge. Keep it going. You got 4 more seconds. 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Suck the air back in. Let's get back in our guard stance. Let's put these shots together. Combination. First combination we got lead hand followed by rear hand. Super simple. We're back in our stance. We remember it from the first time and the time before that and the time after that. Hips and shoulders bladed to our opponent. Knuckles on our chin, elbows tucked in, soft knees, chin down, shoulders are up. Looks like this. We throw out our lead hand by transferring weight from front to back. All the weight is currently on my back foot. I'm looking straight down the barrel at my target. I drive the hips and shoulders forward. Lead hand comes out. Bring it back, guard stance. 1, 2, 3, we're here. Nice and quick, explosive. Breathe the air out of your lungs as you throw the shot. Look at the feet, I'm transferring weight front to back. It looks like this, under control. Lead hand, rear hand. Lead hand, rear hand. Look at the feet, concentrate on the feet, don't concentrate on my hands. If you get the feet right, the hands will automatically be right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. From this side, exactly the same thing. Look where my elbows are. They're always here unless my knuckles are out in my opponent's face. 1, 2, 1, 2. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Breathing, 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 breathing. Squat taps. Don't worry, you got to have big legs. You have strong, conditioned legs to box. It's not about your hands. Okay, fast hands, strong legs. Looks like this. Tap, 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 tap. Let's go. Chin is up. Shoulders are squeezed together. Spine is flat. Again, we're looking to drop our bums at least parallel to the floor. All the way up, all the way down. You keep going. You keep going. You keep going. Pushing, 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 pushing. Constant work. Up, tap, up, tap, up, tap, up, tap. Keep it like that. Keep it working. All the way up, all the way down. We're still doing it. We're still doing it. 4 more seconds. 3 more seconds. 2 more seconds. 1 more second. Back to your guard stance. Back to your guard stance. Breathing it out. We're here. Remember, straddle the center line. Toes facing 130. Knuckles by your chin. Forearms are parallel. Chin is down. Shoulders are up. Knuckles at cheekbone height. Looking like a fighter. Remember what we just did? We've got lead hand, rear hand. Lead hand, rear hand. We're just going to add one more shot. We're going to add another lead hand. Super simple. 1, 2, 3. Nothing fancy. It's just 3 shots. 1, 2, 3. We've got to work through the drill. 1, 2, 3. Look what my hips and shoulders are doing. They're moving as one. Transferring weight, building momentum through the shots. We got 1, 2, 3. Bam. Each time we transfer weight front to back, we're building momentum, we're building energy, we're building power into our shots. Okay? We're stitching each shot into the next. So we've got one hand, our lead hand. As our lead hand is already on the way back, our rear hand is already on the way out. Same deal, as this rear hand comes back in, lead hand is already out. Quick work. Stiff jab. Look at the hips. They're transferring weight front to back. Sucking the air in, breathing. Shadow boxing, your time. Put all this stuff into practice. We've got hands up, we've got elbows tucked in. We're throwing at least 3 shots a go. 1, 2, 3. You can move around. I don't mind how you move around for now. We'll work to that later. But for now, you just move, settle into your guard stance, throw the 3 shots. 1, 2, 3. Pick the work rate up, okay? This should feel just like all the other times when you're doing your squat jumps, when you're doing your burpees. It's hard work. Breathe the shots out. There's probably no one in the room with you, so it doesn't matter how it sounds. It doesn't matter how it looks. Intensity, aggression. Breathe. Chin to target, chin to target. If you've got a mirror in your space, that's your most important tool. That will tell you where you're doing it wrong. Keep going. A few more seconds like this. A few more seconds, your time. 3 shot shadow boxing. And again. And again. Breathing. Sucking the air in. Find your spot, find your spot, find your spot. Get back in your guard stance. We're back in our basic guard stance. Elbows tucked in. Forearms are parallel. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Okay. We've had a lot of offense. Now let's get a tiny little bit of defense. Just one little bit of defense before we finish up, okay? It looks like this. So we've thrown our lead hand, we've thrown our rear hand, we've got all the weight on the front foot. The best way to defend yourself is not to be there. Okay? So we've got to move our heads. Hook is coming in from our right, from our inside. We drop into the front leg. We transfer weight to the back. We stand up. Okay? So it looks like this. Lead hand, rear hand, sit low, bring the hand down, transfer weight front to back, stand up. We're back in our guard stance with our rear foot loaded. Okay, all the weight over our rear foot because we're ready for action, all right? Of course, rear hand can pop off then if we need it, but not yet. It goes like this. 1, 2, sit, bring back, stand up. If you've got a mirror, it's like you're writing a U with your head in the mirror. Pop. That's all it is. Little pop. You only got to move one fist width distance. It's that much. Little tiny bob. 1, 2, 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Look what I'm doing. Look at my torso. It's staying upright. It's the legs that are giving me the travel down. 1, 2, 3. Where you are, find your spot. Back to boxer burpees. Back to boxer burpees. Looks like this. You extend out, you jump back, you're up. Just out, in, up. Let's go. Out, in, up. Let's go. Come on. Constant work. All the way up, all the way down. Squeeze in, squeeze in, squeeze in. Bring the heart rate up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Quick work, quick work, quick work. Quick work. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. We ain't going nowhere. Squat, squat, jump. Come on, we've done it already. Squat, squat, jump. Let's go. All the way up. 1 squat, jump, landing soft. Keep going. 1 squat, jump. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It doesn't matter if you do 2 squats or 2 squat jumps, as long as you're moving, as long as heart rate is there, as long as lungs are screaming. Keep going. You've got 4 more seconds, 3 more seconds. You know what's coming next. If you don't, why don't you? Suicides. Here we go. Palm goes flat. Let's go. Palm goes flat, palm goes flat. Sitting up, tall in the middle, hinging at the hip. Feel hamstrings and glutes firing you up. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Last few seconds, last few seconds. Nobody gives up. 3, 2, 1, back to boxer burpees. Back to boxer burpees. Come on, in, out, stand. Last push, come on. In, out, stand. In, out, stand. 4 more seconds. Bell is just round the corner. But before we get to the bell, you're still burpeeing. Before the bell comes, we got to come out fighting. Get ready. Next time you're back on your feet. Shadow boxing. Anything you like, as long as our hands are coming out. Aggressive, dynamic, explosive. Fighting, 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 fighting. Quick work, quick work, quick work. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Timer. Suck in the air in. Breathe it. Walk around your space. Start to get in control of your breath. Best way to bring your heart rate down is with that big, controlled breath. Suck in the air in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Okay. Find your spot on the floor. You're lying out completely flat. We're going to stretch out and we're done. So we're lying down here, fingertips facing one end of the space, toes facing the other. We're not just lying there like stinky old gym kit. We're stretching long. We're trying to make ourselves long and tall. Suck in the air in. Breathe in. Start to feel your heart rate coming back down. We're back in control. We grab hold of our knees. We pull them into our chest. We give them a hug and a squeeze. From there, extend your legs out. Sit up, toes, ankles, shins. With a bit of luck, you're going to be a little bit more flexible than me. Suck in the air in. Breathe in. Let that go. Put the soles of your feet together. Pull them in towards you. Put your elbows onto your knees. Try to push your knees down towards the floor with your elbows. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Nice flat spine. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Let it go. Extend your legs out in front of you. Roll over. Come up onto one leg. I'll go this way because probably no one needs to witness that. Do the other side. Let it go, dropping onto your knees. Hands go on the floor behind you. Hips go up towards the ceiling. Quads and abs. Let it go, sit back on your heels, hands out in front of you. Head dropping into the gap. Let that go, hands on your hips, chest is out, shoulder blades are squeezed together. Let it go, little shoulder shrugs. Slowly standing up. Last couple hip circles. Ooh, hip circles going the other way. Arm circles going forwards. Arm circles going back. Shaking everything out. For the last time, we're back in our guard stance. We've got elbows tucked in. We've got forearms parallel. We've got chin down. We've got shoulders up. We've got soft knees. We've got weight transfer in front to back, just mobilizing through the joints, through the muscles, through the movement. Starting to wind the pace up, bringing the feet together. Last few seconds, we're running and punching on the spot. Pick the pace up, get the heart rate going, clear lactic acid. It's just 10 seconds of work. You gotta give me 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timer. Peace out.